Okay, right now, Houston, the voltage is looking good.
It's another episode of I'm So Houston radio show, and it's your girl Erica, aka Adore, in the building.
And I'm Sean Solo, aka Solo Beats.
And we got Big T, the man with the $1 million hooks.
What's up?
The $1 million hook man.
Yeah, what's up, Big T?
What's up, Solo, man?
Yeah, I'm glad to have you. It's an honor to have you in here,
appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
Man, let's go way on back to how me and you met.
Okay, man, let me think, man, because we go back so low.
Yeah.
But actually, I think it's, man, when I think y'all was in college, man, in Louisiana, man.
Yeah.
UNESG, man.
Yeah.
A couple of partners of mine, man, had a relative down there, you know, and was telling us about this cat that can rap real good, and we end up in y'all dorm room somehow or another, you know, and that's how we hooked up, man.
That's
you know,
crazy.
And I think we brought it on back to Houston from there, and you know, we've been doing our thing ever since, man.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. The Smoke On song. Let's go to the Smoke On song.
Well, the Smoke On song, man, was actually one of the first songs I ever recorded, man. You know, yeah, man. I mean, I always have been a musician. You know, I played live music, man, before I got into the rap game. You know, so Smoke On thing came about, man. We was all at the car show. You know, that Los Magnificent car show that they have every year. Actually, it was like the fourth one that they ever had. All the guys was living, man. All the legends, man. I mean, Pat was there. DJ Screw had a booth set up, man. I mean, everybody, man. You know, so. You know how them guys do it, Kiki, the rest of them, you know, we was all doing our thing. I mean, they was all doing their thing, you know, and freestyling. The car show was over, so did nobody want to leave because Screw had his booth right there almost by the exit entrance, you know, and they was passing the mic around like they usually do, man. You know, Kiki grab it a while, give it to Pat, Pat give it to this cat did. So they gave it to E on that Smoke On, and I think we done like the second version of that.
Yeah.
I think it was like the first version. And then I'm an OG, man, an old school dude, like listening to a lot of old records, and you know that was the Floaters,
right?
You know, with the Smoke Ons.
Right.
I mean,
that's it.
Float On. Yeah. So you know, it was going off. The Yellowstone Girls was rapping, and E was rapping. I think E had got tired, and I was like, you know, right there by him. Used to hang with him all the time. I said, man, let me see that mic, man, and I knew I wasn't a rapper, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, by me playing live music, man, I used to sing in the band that I was in, you know?
Right.
Play drums and I sung. And I just felt something, man, and told him to give me the mic, and he was like, what you gonna do with that mic, man? And I went off. When I'm smoking, said I'm smoking with E now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, E heard that, man, and I went on for about 5 or 10 minutes, man, caught everybody's attention, man, and he told me right then, right there, man, hey, man, we finna go to the studio right now, let's go. He called his people, man, and got on the phone, and, man, we left there. We actually left there and went straight to the studio, man, and I recorded that, man.
Rest is history.
The rest is history, man.
Yeah, that's a beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
man, that was the first, you know, that was my start, man. That was my opening act, man, to the game, man, you know, yeah.
That's so loud, that's so loud.
Who is really responsible for Wanna Be a Baller?
Well, actually, the Wanna Be a Baller song, it was like, well, Troy was the producer. Well, not the producer, what you call it, Solo?
Yeah, he was the executive producer.
Yeah, the executive producer.
Okay.
Lil Troy, he's been in the music game like Scarface days.
Right.
He was one of the Scarface, and he had a group from Kansas City, Mass 187, which Pat had featured on a couple of their songs, and it was pretty much Troy was doing a compilation, you know, after he lost face, you know, to rap a lot or whatever, however it went, you know. But Lil Troy was back in the game, and he was like, man, I'm gonna do a compilation. This was after Smoke On, and I probably a couple of more songs that I featured on Out the Street. And he was like, you know, came to the car wash one Sunday, and he was like, yeah, T, man, you know, he bends up. You know, Lil Troy was always a little cat, had money and everything, you know, so said, yeah, man, I want to get you on this compilation, man. He said, boy, I'm sleeping on you out here, man. I know you got it, man, and woo, woo, woo. And it never was my intention to sing the Wanna Be a Baller song. It was just that when we went to the studio and I heard the beat, But me and ESG had worked on this hook like a year and a half, 2 years prior to the Wanna Be a Baller record.
Right.
And by the hook being so live and jamming to me, when I heard the beat, it just, you know, it fit. It was just, I was thinking, and that the hook was always something that I wanted to use and something that I wanted to do, because, you know, when we made it up, me and ESG, and it's just fit, you know, it fitted perfect, and we took it from there, you know. And like I said, Fat Pat was on some more music that he had from the, you know, prior group that he had, Mass 187, and Youngster was my little partner off the Southwest side. He happened to fall off in the studio with some other cats. I wasn't even there, you know, and they played the song, they played the beat for him, and they played the hook, and he, is that Big T, that's my homeboy now? And with no hesitation, by him being a youngster, I mean young, like 14 or 15, he, where the mic? He ran in the booth and must have went off for 30 minutes or an hour, but all the time they was recording. So before I knew it, Troy, I'm not saying he snuck it, you know, on us or whatever. Before I knew it, I mean, before I knew the beat was, the song was in, it was on the radio, put it like that, you know, and Youngster didn't know, you know, and of course Fat Pat, you know, was gone, R.I.P. He had got his, I think the only person probably knew about the song was Big Hawk, because he went to get Big Hawk. Hey man, I got your brother on this song. I got Big T singing the hook. I got this little cat named Youngster. And man, it's live. I need to put you on there, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going, and there it was, you know. But me and ESG pretty much worked on that hook, man. You know, I give him a lot of credit. Like I say, he the one gave me a start off in this game, you know. But like I say, it was a year or two later, you know what I'm saying, that the hook was forgot about, you know, by him and me. Like I said, we really didn't know the, you know, ins and out about the business. It was just, we was doing music. Right. Just doing music because we like, Exactly. And, you know, hey, my voice was on it, you know what I'm saying? And we ran from there, you know, that's what it was, you know? You know what I'm saying?
So how does it feel to be, I would say, the main ingredient on a song that sold over 2 million records?
Well, actually, man, Solo, it feel real good, man, and a lot of people that I work with, man, they always tell me that I got a unique voice, man, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, I was, you know, I've been a musician all my life before the rap game even existed, you know. I mean, I was around when the Sugar Hill days, you know, like, what is this, you know, going down or whatever, and I, you know, Screwed Up Click was doing their thing or whatever, and Screw Tapes was circulating and everything, man. I mean, I'm out here with these cats, but I wasn't off into the Screw back, I was still with the Earth, Wind and Fire, and the Isley Brothers and the OJs, you know what I'm saying? I was still with the live music thing. Right. To one day, this cat named Jay Riley, man, little cat out the dead end, man. We was in the hole where they was racing that one Sunday, and the cat's like, Big T, come here, man, I want you to hear something, man, I want you to hear something. I'm like, what's that, man, what you want me to hear? And actually, it was Smoke On. Right. And he took me, set me down this slab, you know, he Cadillac, Swangles, Candy, Red, everything. Y'all know how I go in H-Town. And we set off in this slab and he put it on. And it was, when I'm smoking. And I looked at him, he turned it up, it's banging. Said I'm smoking with E9. And I said, damn, I said, what was that, man? I said, that sounds like the song I'm on. He said, nigga, that's you. Yeah. And I'm like, there's something wrong with your radio, bro. I said, I ain't singing like that. And he bust out laughing, you know what I'm saying, man? I'm talking about, this was the first time I just really heard some Screw. Right. And I'm talking about, he jumped out the car, went to laughing, telling everybody, man, because I was dead serious. I said, bro, yo album, you got a messed up CD player, man, or something, man. That ain't how I've done it, man. And actually, you know, that's what it was, man. So
that's a trip, man.
That's when I got introduced to the Screw music. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a trip, man. And you done blessed so many hooks, man. I remember doing the Jail Cell Tales with you on the Return of the Living Dead.
Tales of
Jailhouse. I mean, we worked with, man, my boy, my producer buddy, Nitty, my brother.
JP Nitty,
we did so many things together, man. And Man, give us some other songs that people don't know that you blessed the hooks with.
Yeah.
Well, man, I've done a song with a Lil O and Slim Thug called We Ain't Broke No More. You know, I sung the hook on that. It was a very popular song, man. I feel like it was a nice hit. He should have used it as a single or whatever.
Yeah, how it goes.
I remember when the whole ain't speak, cause I ain't have no dough. You know what I'm saying? So, we ain't broke no more. We ain't broke no more. Yeah, man, I done that, man, and I done several songs, man, with Lil Flip, man, a lot of hooks, man. Southside still holding in, it ain't no lie. You know what I'm saying? And but I got one song, man, that a lot of people's familiar with that they really didn't, you know, that was me, man. I done R.I.P. to my boy, you know, Big Hawk, man, Fat Pat's brother, man. I done that chillin' with my brother, man. And yeah, man, that's me on that song, man. And like I said, a lot of people didn't know that. I mean, I had relatives, I'm talking about my blood family that lived in my household that didn't know that was me on the strength that it wasn't promoted that way.
Right.
You know, because I sounded, I ain't gonna say I didn't sound like myself, but I didn't, you know, it really wasn't all the way my swag. You know what I'm saying? It was like, he told me to sing it like this, somebody else wrote it, so I gave them what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a Big T hook. It wasn't like $1 million hook, man hook. You know what I'm saying? But it was $1 million hook. Because it came from the $1 million hook, man. You feel me? Yeah, man. So H-Time, you know, we right here live. I'm So Real, Houston Radio, man. Yeah, you hearing it from the man, Big T, man. I sung that, man. Like I said, once again, man, R.I.P. my man know I sung, you know what I'm saying? Because he got me to sing it. You know, that's me on Chillin' with my broad people. You know, I give y'all a little quick sample of it.
So, you know, grace us.
It go like this. I'm chillin' with my broad and you already know. And if you wanna reach me, hit me on the down low. If I don't call back, don't pull on the show. When I pass by your house and blow instead of knocking on your door. You know what I'm saying, man? So, man, and
hold up, man. That's
yeah, man, I done. Yeah, man, a lot of people, like I say, man, a lot of people didn't know that, man. You know, and a lot of people can hear me now when I mention it, and you know. So
right there, I can hear.
Oh yeah, man, yeah, man. It's a lot of, you know, like I say, man, it's a lot of things that I've done with artists out here, man. I've done a lot of songs with the Screwed Up Click. You know, I'm not a Screwed Up Click member, but I'm affiliated because, like I say, the first song I ever done was with ESG, and he's a member, and from that day on, you know, I deal with them more than I deal with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because they liked my flavor. You know what I'm saying?
So what does Big T got going on right now?
Well, right now I'm working with a young cat, man, named Tiger T, man. He's very talented. He's a rapper and a singer, you know what I'm saying? And he admired me a lot, you know what I'm saying? That's how we hooked up. And the boy is good, man. And for the All-Star game when we had it in Houston, what that was, 3 years ago? We was downtown, man. Actually, we was right across the street from the Toyota Center on top of a building for the whole All-Star weekend. We pressed up like 1,000 CDs, man, and before the weekend was up, man, he had to sold his 500, I had sold my 500, you know what I'm saying? And these was mostly a lot of out-of-town people, whatever, but of course I was up there performing the songs that I'm known for. Wanna Be a Baller, Hold It Down with the Botany Boys, you know, chilling with my bros, just doing skits and hooks, you know, of the songs, you know, and that was enough to grab the people's attention. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I'm working with him, man, and big ups to him, you know, shouts out to man. We done an album for the All-Star game, man. That was like the last time I really done an album, but I'm working on a new project for this summer, man, you know. And I haven't got a title for it yet or nothing, but trust me, it's gonna be real, man, because I'm putting a lot into it. I'm not trying to rush it, you know what I'm saying, because I've been in the game a while. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the game a while, and I listen to a lot of people. I've seen them come and I've seen them go. And I know what it takes, man, to make something, you know, that I think is gonna be solid. You know, and it ain't no overnight thing, man. You know, when you're trying to do something like this, when you want to be successful with it, you know, because I know throughout the years, I done ran in and, you know, done plenty of songs in 5 minutes. You know, it ain't all about how fast you can do a song or how many songs you can do in one day. It's about the thought and the feelings that you put into it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm kind of looking at now, man, because majority of the songs that I do, man, and it has been the jammingest to me, is truthful songs, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I done an album in 2000, man. I dropped the album in 2000 with no radio promotion. I didn't have no street team. I didn't have no managers. I didn't have no nothing but just a, you know, small label, me and my brother, man. Like ESG mentioned in his interview, man, when Robert Gillum was out, man, and when I dropped my first album out the gate, the first month I sold 15,000 units. Wow. With no, you know, with no nothing. Just off my name. Put it in Soundwave and it went. Right. And just so happened, man, that second or third month, the man got shit down, you know what I'm saying? But
killed a lot of people.
Yeah, it was a blessing though, man, you know. It was a blessing, like I say, man, and first time I went to my first show, man, I'm gonna tell y'all this, man, and we can end this here interview, man, because this is real. Right. My first show, man, I was so used to going around with the Screwed Up Clique, you know. But the Botany Boys, C-Note, every time he have a show, he called me, you know. Anytime, of course, ESG had a show, you know, I'm there, you know, we rolling, woo, woo, woo. So I'm always on the stage, I'm always in the mix, you know, singing the hook here, singing the hook back, you know, I'm feeling I'm having fun and loving it. Right. They breaking me off, you know, little cash, you know, a couple of $100 from my pockets or whatever, suiting me up, whatever, you know, keeping it real. But, man, my first show, man, was in Lafayette, Louisiana, right? Yeah. Dude called me. It was like before the Crawfish, it was a weekend before the Crawfish Festival. And I was already booked to come down there for the Crawfish Festival with a lot of other guys. Slim Thug, and well, actually a lot of Houston artists was gonna be at the same particular club that I was at. And the guy called me a week before and he said, hey man, what would it take to get you down here? I know you're coming next week on a promotional thing, but what would it take to get you down here this week? He said, man, because every time I play your song in my club, they tear my club up. Yeah. And I'm like, are you serious, man? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? He said, man, look, that's a good thing, man. He said, what did it take, man? So by me not knowing too much about the business or whatever, you know, I shot a number at him and he jumped on it and I thought the number was big. You know, for me doing my own show, getting paid, whatever. And the guy said, man, you got it, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put something on top of that, man. Come on down. Yeah. So Solo, man, when I got there, I couldn't believe it. The parking lot on the two-way right there, the Evangeline two-way, whatever they call it, it was jam-packed on both sides. Yeah. The parking lot was so crowded, it had to be 2,000 to 3,000 cars out there. Wow. It had to be 600 to 700 people outside in the line. The club was already packed to capacity. Yeah. So I had some little partners from down there, right? Was, whoa, yeah, Big T, man, we've been waiting on you. So I say, damn, bro, I'm nervous, bro. I say, who else gonna be here, man? I say, who the headliner? He say, boy, look, you the headliner. He say, ain't nobody gonna be here. And I say, what? Yeah. I say, all these people come to see me? Yeah. He say, yeah, man. So, Solo, man, I mean, I was trembling, man. I'm talking about I ain't know if I was gonna be able to handle it, man. Right. And when I got on that stage, Solo, with, like I told you, I didn't have a entourage or a group with me. I think I had my nephew with me, which was about 13 or 14. I had my stepson with me, which was about 15 or 16, and one of his little partners just to be on stage with me. Right. Solo, if I tell you, man, when I got on this stage and I done about 5 to 6 songs, and every song, the whole club was singing every song word for word. And it killed me, hey man, word for word, man. And I didn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe that many people was feeling me like that, man. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel on my first album, this is my show, I'm headlining myself. Right. You feel me? Yeah. And it was, hey man, and from that day on, man, it was a guy named Troy D, a DJ out of Louisiana, man. Had me in every part of Louisiana for 5 to 6 months straight, man, every weekend.
Killing it.
Every weekend, man. He ate pretty good off of me, like I say. I didn't know what was going on, but I was happy with it. It was a blessing, you know, but yeah, man, I went to so many parts of Louisiana that I didn't even know existed, bro. You know, these little small towns around the corner, in the corner. I didn't go, my stopping point was like, what was it, Baton Rouge and New Orleans. I didn't go, that was the only furthest I didn't go. Because they was on the Josephine Giant and the bounce music and everything else. But from Lafayette, man, on down and around the corner and everywhere else, man, I done it, man. And they love me down there, man. So that's my story, man, you know.
That's all we can ask for.
Man, that's my story, man.
That's the history lesson right there.
Yeah, like I say, man, Big T, aka the $1 Million Hook, man. Keep your ears and your eyes open, baby, because guess what? It don't stop with me, man. It's going down for real.
And it won't stop. It's I So Houston Radio Show. It's your girl Adore.
I'm Sean Solo Beats.
And we out.
Yeah.
Okay, right now, Houston, the voltage is looking good.